Today I want to tell you about an amazing strategy, a strategy with a very high win rate. It's very practical, and by combining two indicators, we achieve very good win rates. So before anything else, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and join me as we explore the exciting points of this analysis together. Alright, let's see how this strategy works and what tips and intricacies we use. The most important indicator we are discussing today is the RVI, which was introduced by John Ehlers in 2002 and is very practical. The way this indicator works is that it compares the close and open and provides us with an output. This factor itself helps us determine whether the market is bearish or bullish. So let's add the indicator to the chart. We search for RVI, and TradingView gives us two options. One is the Relative Volatility Index and the other is the Relative Vigor Index. We are interested in the second one, the Vigor Index. When we add this to the chart, TradingView, because it is with the Relative Volatility Index, don't get confused, it has added RVGI to the chart under the name RVGI, and we use this. To use RVI in the MetaTrader platform as well, go to the Insert section, Indicators, Custom, and then go to the section. Search for Custom RVI, and RVI will be added to your chart. If you notice, when RVI is added, it is only added with the name RVI and not RVGI. Well, now we are working with TradingView and using that. And when the RVI is above 0, the RVI oscillates between the numbers 1 and -1. When the RVI is above 0, we have a price extremum or price rotation, which is considered a price top and is counted as overbought. And when it is below the 0 point, we observe that it has experienced a price rotation or extremum, which is considered oversold for us. The green line, known as the RVI line, is the RVI line itself, and the red line, known as the signal line, is considered the signal line for us. If we want to use the RVI alone, we might be able to achieve accuracy rates close to 40–60%. And the signals we receive are like this. When we observe a price peak between the RVI line and the signal line, like right here, it is considered a buy signal for us. And we set the stop loss at the lowest point of the swing for ourselves. And for a sell signal, if we look here, as you can see, the RVI line has broken below the signal line, and here we have received a sell signal. Another method that many traders use is the 0 point method. This means that when the 0 point is broken upwards and the RVI is above the signal line, it is considered a buy signal for us. However, it might not be very practical. And I can say it might give you a win rate of about 35–40%. As I mentioned earlier, using the RVI alone might not give us a very high win rate. However, personally, when I combine it with price action or divergence, it provides us with good win rates and solid signals. For example, if we look here, you will observe that we experience two price peaks, and in the RVI, you will notice that the RVI couldn't reach the peak. The previous RVI couldn't break the peak and was placed lower, which in itself is considered a very reliable signal for us. Let's also examine a case of positive divergence together. As you can see here, we had a price bottom, and here the RVI gave us a positive divergence, which was able to provide us with a very good profit. As I mentioned earlier, using the RVI alone may not be sufficient on its own to serve as a significant factor for buying and selling shares or various assets. We use stochastic to achieve a higher win rate and to trade more comfortably. Let me give a brief explanation about stochastic. When the stochastic is below the base, it indicates an oversold area. And when it is above the base, it indicates an overbought area. You must definitely keep these 2 points in mind.
The next point is that the blue line is called the K% line, and the red line is the D% line, from which we receive signals from the K% line. Before we continue to analyze and review the strategy together, I recommend that you definitely check out the channel. The analyses posted on the channel have a very high win rate and can be quite profitable for you. I have also shared my personal strategy on the channel, and many friends who have used that strategy have mentioned that it indeed has a very good win rate and generates good profits for them. And this same strategy that you see, I recommend you check out the guaranteed signals and take a look at the food scalping strategy, which you can integrate from these three. Bring you very good profits. Make sure to subscribe, because the strategies mentioned on this page are truly strategies that can create very high win rates for you and can increase your profitability. Let's see how we can create good profitability for ourselves by combining these two oscillators. Well, our method works like this. If we come, we will have one line. Let's set the horizontal level at 0, the 50th stochastic as our target. And when the K% or the blue line that I'm on here gets just a little thicker, slightly, when the blue line breaks above the 50 point and the RVI line is above the signal line, it is considered a buy signal for us. This area you see is considered a buying area for us, and we should place the stop loss below the swing right here. Now, the take profit should be determined based on your own strategy and method, but personally, when I close the position when it has broken below the signal line or has achieved a risk to reward ratio of at least 5. Well, if we have closed the position in this area, we should look for a new position. As you can see, if we look at it this way, here the price has broken below the 50 line and the RVI line is below the signal line, so this can be considered a sell position for us, and we place the stop loss above this swing. So if we consider this area, let me bring this down a bit. We can have a position here, and we can get at least a 2.5R from this position. My advice is to enhance this strategy with various price action methods. For example, use support and resistance levels and take positions when we are at reversal points. I strongly recommend using candlesticks because they can improve the win rate of this strategy. Again, increase for you and bring you very good profitability. Thank you very much for being with me today. Make sure to subscribe, like, and tell me if you have used this strategy, what your win rate has been.